Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zeta, and today I'm going to talk to you about just what's happening now in the month of May, where the planets are and the energies that surround. Now, if you listened to my full moon video there last week, we were talking about habits and breaking old habits, making new habits. How are you all getting on with that? I'm getting tested. Even yesterday, Saturn went into retrograde. So when Saturn is in retrograde, like I said in my other video, check it out if you haven't seen it about Saturn retrograde. We tend to lose our own responsibilities and law and order because we don't have Saturn's direct energy. So we're being expected to master ourselves without the energy, and I've learned from when he was direct. And yeah, I made my first mistake yesterday. I forgot that I have intolerances, new ones this year, which is strange. Yes, I have a lot of allergies and intolerances, including my cats who now live outside in the shed because I just developed allergies to them that got really bad. It just went from 0 to 100, where even if I'm around them for 5 minutes now and petting them, I could be sick for hours afterwards. It's crazy. And I've developed a gluten and wheat allergy, so no wine, no breads. I can make my own pancakes with gluten-free flour. I have to be very careful. But I've been so good lately, and yesterday I just forgot myself. I forgot about my allergies because I have been feeling really good because I've been disciplining myself. And I had some granola, which was like low in sugar and very natural, but it wasn't gluten free, and I just totally forgot. And I made up for it all yesterday evening. I was so sick. So yeah, there's Saturn going into retrograde with a blast in my world, and I had to meditate in it, and I realized I forgot myself. You know, sometimes we need reminders to think more, you know, be on the ball more. Don't get carried away. I was carried away with, I got a new outfit yesterday in the post and I was so happy, and yeah. So I forgot about my health because sometimes when we're not sick, we forget about when we were sick and how it feels, and we tend to go back to our old ways or make the same mistakes, not even consciously, just maybe habitually. So we need to be very careful of that. Okay, well, ooh, I haven't got great news for you guys. Unfortunately, there is a lot of things happening this month that are just about to happen that seem like good news and the contrary, but they're not so good. Or it's not so good. A lot of the planets are going to be in retrograde in the next few days altogether, so the responsibility is going to be on us in a lot of aspects, nearly all aspects in our lives. And when the planets go into retrograde, it's about us reflecting, rethinking our old ways, and making decisions about for when they move forward, about when we come out of the retrograde energy and we come back renewed, which is the purpose. So this is a time for reflection and detoxing and realization about what's not working for you. It's a very deep time. Now, I talked about with the full moon, and the full moon was very intense, but when the full moon was last week, we only had Pluto in retrograde. Now we have Saturn in retrograde. And on Friday, we're going to have, oh no, tomorrow we're going to have Jupiter in retrograde. And on Friday, Venus goes into retrograde, which is the big one. I'm going to do a whole video on Venus retrograde because there's so much happening when she goes into retrograde. We really have to reflect on all of her love and her relationships and money, finances in her life. That's the deep one. But as we know, when Pluto goes into retrograde, it's all secrets come to the surface. And that wasn't just for the full moon, which I talked about. The full moon was in Scorpio, which is Pluto influenced. And that's not over at all, because Pluto is in retrograde until October. So we're going to be on that mode until October. Everything's going to come to the surface, intensity, darkness. Some people are going to take the positive aspect of it and purge, detox, get rid of their addictions, and renew themselves, get out of the darkness, basically, because Pluto, the underworld, into the light, shed light on all the addictions you may have, all the things that's not serving your purpose, all your demons, bring them to the light, because they're dragging you down. Yes, you can play and have fun with them, but you're not going to win in the end, because they're going to have control over you. You need to be yourself, and the only way you can be yourself is to let the demons go and to come into your own God and your own goddess. So you need to bring all of them demons to the light, aka addictions, anything that's controlling you, even people that's in your life that no longer serve you, out with them. It's hard, I know, and I sound really harsh here, but it's for your own good, and I'm here for your good, and mine too, of course. You can't be selfish or selfless. You have to balance in life, the equilibrium. Like my first tattoo, the yin yang with a dolphin on top, and the yin yang is all about balance, duality. And we're coming into the Gemini season now in 2 weeks, the 20th, next week, 10 days. Anyways, but the 20th of May, and that's all about duality. And everything's happening in the Gemini duality. Even the North Node is in Gemini, which is another video. So balance and bringing all your darkness up to the light, to be healed and to be dispersed, so you can be you, and you know then what you're doing. But right now we have to learn to be ourselves as whole. We have to learn to be responsible. This is a test, because planets going retrograde, they have given us the push, especially with the lockdown and with people having to get into themselves, and with the nodes shifting 3-4 weeks ago. They come out of Cancer, which the North Node is in Cancer for 18 months, into Gemini. So Cancer pushed us all home into our houses and made us reflect and go into ourselves and spend time with our family and our home energies, and to create a nice, cozy environment in our houses, and to deal with our emotions and get to know our emotions. And now the North Node is in Gemini, which is all about the head, the intellectual ability in all of us, the communication skills we have, and the communication from the internet, and what we learn, what we're feeding our minds with, our hunger for knowledge, what are we wasting our time with. And all of these things are going to be very important factors for us now more than ever, because we're coming to a realization of it, because our habits have to be broken. If there's people out there still watching the soaps, what are you doing? Wasting your time. And I hope with this COVID-19 that there's going to be no more soaps for a long time, because people's minds are just getting taken away. Guys, the video just cut there, so if you go back to my channel for it to be continued, part 2, okay? Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. Thank you, guys.